on his son's team.
Fajardo, second down at 4. Swings it out on the left side with room and a first down. Is
what UCLA does defensively against Cody Fajardo. He's an experienced quarterback. He's not going to be shook in this environment. He's going to take what
trying to replace Stephon Jackson, who led the USA in rushing yards last year. It was second, actually, to Kadeem Carey. Here's a swing pass to the near side, spinning with it, chopped down.
That he's going to start, and he looks to his coach and he says, you know what, I shouldn't be the guy. I've been nicked up in camp. Start Brock at this position. I think that's
38-year-old. Was a Texas A&M last year special teams and DB coach. Rolling out Fajardo, throwing on the run.
He gets what the pistol's all about, and right there showed how he can track it down.
Fajardo fakes the handoff, zips a pass out to the left side for Fajardo and the Wolfpack. Pass covered a lot of ground, ball juggled, butts 4, so 2nd and 6. Fajardo will keep sniffing out the play and in the
to hesitate, which benefits him just a little bit tonight against the scheme.
First down. Fajardo fakes the handoff from the pistol, fires a pass, first down, and again it's Richie.
Just like Huntley did on his touchdown. You see him truly make that fake. Everybody buys it. A little pressure comes from UCLA.
2nd and 6. Fajardo again fakes the handoff, working right side, and
follow Eric Kendrick's eyes. He just trusts his eyes right now. He sees the dive back. He's responsible for the quarterback. If he keeps it, he tracks him down inside out. That
2nd and 5. Fajardo fakes the gift. Look to pass, will keep.
Going to try to not do tonight is don't let 17 beat you with his legs. Saw what he did a year ago against Cal in the open.
He tackled 3-year starter. He's part of that triumvirate of veterans back there in that linebacking core. Fajardo will roll out, looking to the end zone, and again.
There's a big difference between these two teams. It's overall team speed, and UCLA pursuing inside out. Wow.
Right now.
That's a great point, Joe. A lot of players from Southern California, 18 of the 22 in the 2 deep.
Fajardo back to throw, long slant to the left side on an out. Fajardo on 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, has to go wide toward the far sideline. An outstanding pursuit there. California.
Now UCLA is much more athletic defense, especially in their 3-4. And sometimes, if you're Nevada, you got to use that athleticism to your advantage. Game goes on.
First down for Nevada. Across their own 41-yard line. Fajardo play action. Fires over the middle, knocked down.
Pressure on Fajardo right up the middle. A very young defensive line, to say the least, for UCLA. They're going to try to rotate a lot of players and get in. Last snap, number 90.
Brandon Wimmerly, the intended receiver. Good play by Goodman. Fajardo back to throw. Coming back to it on a screen on the right side is Richie Turner. And Turner's changes the deal. Fajardo, hard rush, puts it in motion, and is dragged down every play.
Watch his instinct in this. Right there on the right side of your screen. He sees his read, pauses for a second, and bam, he's right on the quarterback. That's exactly what linebacker coach Jeff Ulbrich
downs for the Wolfpack a year ago. 2nd and 6 now for Fajardo. Fakes the hand, goes naked left side, and he is open. Galloping across the 40 to the 50.
DB coach Demetrius Martin has tried to make grow up pretty quick.
Richie Turner has caught a couple, actually 4 catches tonight, but Fajardo will. Here's Fajardo, the quarterback, in the pistol. He will keep it, has the first down, and is spun down.
Reading off of a specific defender. And they knew on this snap they struggle against the front.
Epinesa and Cassius Marsh. Here's the flare pass left side. Leaping up, making the catch, gaining some ground near the end zone. It's Hassan M.
The boundary. They know where the size is. They throw it up and basically say backyard football, make a play. Ishmael Adams, probably the best in the door.
Henderson's catch a gain of 20. Henderson, a converted quarterback. Fajardo with the handoff. Oh, getting rocked, but staying with it was Don Jackson. That was.
Sometimes you got to give it up.
2nd and 5, ball at the 5-yard line. Fajardo fakes the handoff, slanting across. The intended receiver was Wimberly.
Correction. Incomplete pass. 3rd down.
Well, it's early in the season.
It's the first game for everybody.
Terry Layden is 3rd and 5. Fakes the handoff. goes intermediate near the 5-yard line, and the
Kendricks and Barr, Zumwalt, number 35. He just reads it, all of a sudden bursts right to the spot, trusts his eyes, and a lot of times in the last minute 30.
Wimberly and Turner lined up to the left of Fajardo. Fakes the handoff and he'll keep it. Gets a block on the edge.
Pressure.
Fajardo back to throw. Spots the big tight end coming free out of the
best of these situations.
Nevada picks up the tempo and fakes the handoff. Orense is in motion across the formation, throwing here to the near side. This one's up for grabs to Turner, who makes the catch, but looked like it was out of bounds. Fajardo back to throw. There's a pass in traffic that may have been caught and hold.
Usually you just blow it dead after you know he has the catch and the chains move.
Linebacker Miles Jack, true freshman, in on the play. Here's Fajardo to the near side and a quick pass.
If he wanted to, you see him right there.
Out of Bellevue, Washington. Fajardo back to throw. Looks left, looks right, flushed out of the pocket, leaning to his left and throwing on the run, and there's a fix back into the backfield for Nevada. Fajardo throwing to his right, and Fajardo flushed. He's going to put it on the ground. One man to beat. Leaping. Big collision right at the pylon. And it looked like.
They always teach you at quarterback. The phrase is steal a pump. You'll see Cody Fajardo steal a pump. All of a sudden you see linebacker Zumwalt gets hesitant just a hair bit enough so Fajardo can dive from the end zone. Now the rule is directly over the top of the pylon. It can't go from outside in. And they're going off the angles that we're seeing right now. The officials' booth.
He's going to take it off to the right side. Initially he's popped. They indicate.
Wow, a great job of hesitating when you get the football. That's what you teach quarterbacks on these runs. And that's going to be what you should watch all year with him.
Fajardo back to throw, and he lasers one to the left side.
Ripping and roaring, trying to get his squad out rolling again.
2nd and 5, back to throw. Crowded, throws over the middle, nearly intercepted. 3rd and 5, Fajardo, crowded, flushed out of the pocket, wrapped up and thrown for a loss.
This front 7 of UCLA, Keenan Graham just wins right off the bat, beating the offense. Luckily for them, they have that in their arsenal now, the run and shoot.
Fajardo over the middle. That's how you respond, and across midfield.
He is on the outside. Wimberly cuts to the inside, and you'll see that every snap.
Pick up a 26. Fajardo sells it beautifully and veers off to the left side. Cody drive on the first possession of the second half. Now Fajardo goes to work. On a 1st and 10, he'll keep it up the middle and slam down hard. Bellevue High School in Washington, also a tremendous track athlete.
What's so impressive about Jack is his burst. Just listen to it.
Man, I'm telling you. 2nd and 6. Flags fly. It was on UCLA. Fajardo eludes 8 consecutive bowls Nevada has. Fajardo throwing, back shoulder. Miles Jack.
I like how the officials are letting them play. You know, there's definitely some contact going on right now.
Here in the 3rd. Nevada knocking on the door. Fajardo fakes the handoff. Flare pass left side. Little bubble screen operating. Knee not down.
I said, hey, we got to get some Texas recruiting out here. They've done cut down on foolish ones like that. It's an easy 15 yards and it can change the game.
Fajardo back to throw again. He's flushed on the run. Loops a pass down the sideline. Beautifully thrown.
Out. Ball beautifully thrown. Jack plays right through the hands. So all the DBs at home, you got to keep in all phases of the defensive game.
Special player. He also returns punts and kickoffs. Here's Fajardo. Airs one out. Looking to Wimberly and overthrows him.
UCLA take over here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 10. Fajardo the junior. Flares it left side. Colby Orense.
He's almost a more athletic version of Anthony Barr, which is scary if you're a UCLA player.
4th and 1. Fajardo finds Orense this time for the 1st down.
The line before every single snap.
Flag on the play as Fajardo is dragged down. Barr was coming back for his senior year. He had to be giddy after the kind of year they had, and to find out he's coming back. Here's Fajardo, pump fakes and throws.
Dimensional and rushing the passer.
Dropping into coverage. Here is Arense, and he is
Probably don't.
2nd and 5. 42 seconds left in the third. Fajardo will keep it. And
You don't think would get cut that you thought would be surefire NFL roster guys.
Fajardo sells it, keeps it, and on top of that, Nevada's defense had trouble containing teams in the fourth quarter last year. Fajardo steps up in the pocket, has room, angles 5, and across the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Lay down, and Cody Fajardo says, okay, Brett Hundley, I see what you got, but watch me run the rock as well. Keeps his eyes downfield. Whenever you play teams that want to play zone defense,
Fajardo rolling to his left and throwing sideline. And
Kaepernick just absolutely dominated offensive football around the country.
Hard rush from Fajardo is
Fraternity at quarterbacks, and Cody Fajardo, I'm sure he's going to be calling after this one.
Fajardo one hop set. 9:39 clock running here in the fourth. Fajardo fakes the handoff and is forced out of bounds. Good
Not a guy that's easy to game plan. He keeps playing, competing. He even shows his athletic. Scare some defensive coordinators. This team isn't going to finish fourth as they've been projected in their division.
Back to throw. Fajardo cocks it, lets it fly. Looking